guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be installing a center console into the car. I have the DC Integra center console that's currently in the car, but I'm going to be taking that out. I've been more than happy with the cup holders and the armrest, but I think it's time to go OEM again. So I'm going to be putting all my OEM stuff, or like spares of my OEM, back in with the twist. I'm going to be putting in a optional lower console that I recently purchased. This is the console here that I'm going to be putting in. It is the optional console that's part of the lower part that connects to the, I guess, shifter console. I want to give a shout out to my friend Germs. He helped me find this console for really cheap, as well as he helped me paint match it. It was originally blue in color, but now it is the black, just like the interior. So thank you, Germs. So you guys, if you want to check out his Instagram, I'm going to link it in the description below. He's got some cool pics of his car. But we're just gonna get started. Let's get to work. All right, guys, so here's my DC Integra center console. So I'm definitely gonna miss the cup holders. This thing is awesome, but OEM does look a lot better. So to take this out, basically I've got it fastened with one self-tapping screw on the side here and another one on the side over here. So we're gonna also remove this console as well, which is held on by one screw up here and one screw down here. This part here, the armrest part, just lifts right out. It's not even held on. And of course, I'm going to remove my shifter. So let's just do it. All right, guys, so here's all the parts that we're going to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to be reusing my stock shift boot or not. I might just take the Integra one that I've made and put it in here. I think it looks nicer and it's newer. But first things first is we're going to have to swap some stuff over. If you guys don't already know, the ashtray on the back here is the same as this one, so you could reuse this ashtray. If you guys don't have one, you could use one from Integra, or if you have an Integra one, you can swap it over. So just comes right out like that and goes in. But what you do have to do is inside here, there's this bracket here. You need to take this bracket out and swap it in here. So that's what we're going to do right now. It's just held on with one screw. There you go, nice and sturdy in there, and then we swap this ashtray over. And there you go, the ashtray's back. Next, we're going to swap out the shift boot. I'm going to see if it fits. And that's held on by 4 screws on the back here. Or maybe it's just, no, it's just held on by 2 screws actually, just these 2, holding in the bracket. And they should just pop right out like that. And we set this aside, don't really need that for now. And yeah, basically undo this to see how it will look. So that's basically what the shift boot looks like with the Integra one on there. So a little bit more boot, I would say. But that looks fine. So we're going to put this piece back in. I believe it's just held on by 2 screws on the bottom here and 2 screws on here. We're not going to put these screws on because this console basically hooks onto here. So I'm going to put this in the car first. There you guys, I just realized that this shift boot will sit all the way like this, and it just doesn't look good because there's just too much material. So we're going to be putting the stock shift boot back. There you go, OEM. And we're going to put this one back. Now I'm basically going to put this on. I mean, for the most part, you guys would basically just slip this on there like that, and you're good, basically. But what I'm going to be doing is I want to use the best condition one that I have, which is this one. And I'm going to be reusing all the stuff back here as well, because this stuff is in way better shape than the one that's on this console. So we're going to just swap everything from here over. And in order to do that, you basically unbolt all this stuff. So we're going to do that. That box comes out. Oh, it's a little bit dirty. And we'll have to do before we do anything, I'm just gonna give this a quick clean up. It's quite dirty. Alright, there you go. This is nice and clean now. So we're gonna strip out this one now. So we're gonna take all these little parts and we're gonna put them on here. Alright, so that's swapped over the better condition stuff. Now let's check out this ashtray, how it looks compared to the color. Probably won't be able to tell the difference. Yeah, looks like it matches, so we're going to use the better condition one as well, not the paint matched one. So that is perfect. Now we're going to take apart this one so that we can merge it with this top piece. Pretty straightforward to do. There's just one screw here. It's supposed to be another screw here. I don't know why it's missing. So this one must have been taken apart before. But yeah, basically just two screws and you unclip it. Just like that, it comes right apart. So you just slide it down. Now we're going to slide this one on. Slip it into the cracks. Go. And there, it's merged in. Now you just screw it in with the tube. And there you go. It is all put together, and as you can see, you can't even tell the difference. And it looks minty. So we're gonna put this in the car. Sweet. All right, guys. So the console's in. So to bolt it back is the same, just the two screws up here and the two screws on the bottom here. As well, there's two screws over here and over here to hook it to this console. But I don't have those screws yet because they need to be about 3 centimeters long. So I've ordered some screws on AliExpress, and hopefully when they come, I can put in some of these screws and that will be good. But it's held on there sturdy. It's not going anywhere. So this is pretty good. Looks pretty nice. Very nice and OEM. Even got the nice little cigarette lighter there. But that's the console. I'm just missing an armrest. Maybe I'll get that one day. But it looks really good. I'm really happy with this. So that's basically it for this video, guys. So that's basically how you would install a center console. Anyways, guys, if you haven't already, please comment, like, and subscribe, and share my videos. As always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.